What is up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Mind Monday. We were playing Scorpion today, and I'm sorry if I sound a little weird. I'm kind of come down with some cold or something, but it hopefully is not too bad for you guys. This video, we're gonna play. We got a couple of pretty close ones. I felt like I was a little rusty with Scorpion. I feel like I played so sloppy in some of these games, man, and I don't know if I was like just because I was distracted or whatnot, but I just felt like it was pretty sloppy. And some players also, like, for some reason they just so toxic when they see a Scorpion player. Like KL Combat League gave such a bad rep to Scorpion players, and it's only because people who played him in like Combat League Season 1, 2, 3, when his teleport hit mid, they would just run away and do spears the whole time, and then they would just teleport on you like randomly. It was the stupidest tactic. It honestly wasn't even that good, and it's even worse now because the teleport first hits high, and I played this dude later on in the video, and it's like he thought that that's all I would be doing, and it was really annoying. So I had to show him that that's not the case, bro. I'm actually good with Scorpion. I'm not trying to just run away. And the experience, though, made me realize just how bad Scorpion is at a distance now, and it's really been making me consider changing the variation for him. I still use the spear combo string variation in this video, but I'm heavily considering changing to the helport cancel, as it would actually really help me get in with Scorpion, and it can kind of match my stagger style of offense. And not only that, it'll keep me safe in certain situations because I can just teleport back and cancel it. So I'm going to try that out, and we'll see how that goes. But for now, let's just focus on the upcoming games, and let's just see how they play out. Let's take you through my mind. Alright, so this Kano player is really, really good, and it was an amazing way to start playing, right? You're going to notice I mess with my inputs. I mess up my inputs way too much here. And this Kano player really, really understands the Scorpion matchup. He did little things that were like so annoying, but so good. And it's like things you wouldn't usually think about incorporating into your game plan versus anybody, really. He does a pretty good job here getting me in the corner. As a Scorpion player, you shouldn't ever really be scared of being in the corner. You can just always teleport out, which would be easier with a helport cancel, which is why I'm also considering using it. I like using forward 3-4 with a fire kick to get some distance between me and my opponent on block. It's not plus, but it is good at getting some distance between you and your opponent, so that way they can't like stand one you or get immediate offense and take their turn right away. See, right there, he breaks at the perfect time. He sees and waits for me to do forward 3, and after forward 3 hits, then he'll break. And he did it. He had to have been doing it on purpose, because no matter what, he would break at that moment because he knows I can't cancel anything after I do that string. And then he can get up and he can punish Scorpion. So it's literally genius by him, and that's something that I'm going to add into my game plan versus Scorpion players now, and probably something I should add in against a lot of other players. If there are strings that they use that they get punished if you break at a certain moment, which this is why I hate the breaking system in the game. I've said it before. I'm going to say it over and over and over again. I hate it. You shouldn't be punished for touching your opponent. If they want to break, it should just reset the neutral exactly how it did in MKX. Or like a clash system like an Injustice. That is such a much better way of breaking instead of this. Yeah. See, this is what I'm talking about, though. Kano, he doesn't do it a lot here, but he can definitely keep his distance decently against me and just keep me out of my range of forward 3, and all my offense is pretty much gone at that point. Because everything I do from a distance hits high first. The spear hits high, the teleport hits high first, But luckily, we were able to hit him with that fatal blow combo, and it's smart for him to not break there either because he doesn't get the extra. I don't get the extra damage on the fatal blow for breaking his armor. So I just got lucky enough that he was low enough to take it and still lose the round there. So GG's to him. We think we got another game from him coming up. So let's see it. Right off the bat, I'm gonna get a crushing blow, and I just had this feeling that he was gonna go in and start his offense. I believe it's Kano's forward one string. He really loves it. I have to do a better job of ducking it. The first and second hit of that string are highs for Kano, so it's honestly just my bad that I kept letting him stagger it on me because it's not that good of a stagger if I could just duck it the whole time. Otherwise, he's going to do a really good job mixing me up here this first round. He's going to go overhead. He's going to use Kano's low. For those who don't know, Kano's forward too, which kind of looks like a low grab, like tackle. It hits low, and that right there, that hits low. And he's just mixing me out really well here with Kano, and Kano is such a unique character, man. He's actually pretty fun to play in this game, but not really my style, and sometimes just the personality of a character makes me not want to play them. Like Frost, very fun character to play, but her personality makes me just so annoyed that I just don't want to play with her. So, but yeah. I believe, yeah, that right there, that's what I want to talk about. He's going to do that like reversal grab a lot as well, and that's actually such a good thing that I want to incorporate into my offense as well, because it can give you this mix of, am I going to throw after that you use that string, or am I going to use it down one, I'm going to take my turn back, or it's really unique, cool way to keep your opponent guessing, even when they're the ones on the offensive. Right here in the corner, I actually really love using stand 2-1-2 with Scorpion. He's +7 on the last hit of that. I believe you can poke him out of it though, but having the combo strings is nice because it gives you a quick hitting mid at the end of stand 2-1 is a quick hitting mid right after it with the spear combo. So you can keep your opponents like, oh, do I block still or do I poke? This right here, this is devastating, but it is so cool. I thought that maybe I could chip him out, but he had way too much health. I was not really thinking straight. Right here, he gets me with the mix-up, and this is so cool, dude. This combo is sick. Man, like I hate that I got hit by it and I choked the game, but wow, that was a sick combo. And unless I break immediately after his forward 2, there's no getting out of it because his back 1 breaks armor and then he gets his fatal anyway. It's amazing, man. It's so fun to see. Now here he is, Mr. Your Plague Scorpion, so I'm going to assume that you want to run away and only teleport. I like to use teleport early on versus most opponents as a way to get in, because sometimes people can't react enough to whether it's just the first part of the teleport or the enhanced part of the teleport. So sometimes it's like a gimmicky way to stay safe, but if your opponent's good enough, they can and will punish you either or. And if I see that, then I'm gonna stop teleporting. And this guy, the way he was dealing with it, he would just back up, and he would duck. And it's almost like he gets mad that I'm so far away from him when he's the one who's running away. It's so stupid. And I want to be able to approach him, get in, and use 2-1-2+ frames, stagger forward 3, and actually play Scorpion the way I want to play Scorpion and the way Scorpion should be played. But you're going to notice after throws, after end of combos or something, he's going to just run away, and he's going to just duck. But I actually want to play Scorpion. And it sucks because, to be honest, this guy was actually pretty decent. Um, he understood some of the nuances of actually playing up close and personal with Scorpion. Um, he was punishing my throw attempts by neutral jumping and then getting a jump in for his combos. Right here, I think I'm gonna throw and he jumps. Like he makes the right read. That was beautiful. Like props for that. And then, unfortunately, he does like these lesser experienced player type stuff where he just randomly fatals or he'll, he'll wake up three almost every single time. Right there, I guarantee he didn't want a neutral jump three. He wanted up three because players think, oh, I'm invincible on it, then you can't stop me. Like that's not true. And usually I deal with it by backdashing, but range is actually a lot better than I remember. I don't fight a lot of range, so I wasn't used to it. You can't backdash that thing. That thing will hit you every time, so it's really annoying. See right there, I tried backdashing and it hit me no matter what. So that was a little frustrating because he kept taking his turn back with it. Right there, I need to punish better as well. I I said at the beginning of the video, I play really sloppy here, and I just don't know why, man. I'm dropping combos. I'm punishing with like three hit strings that just don't do a lot of damage, and that's not the way you need to be using your touches. That's not the way you need to be starting offense, and you're not going to win games that way. And it shows here. It really does. He's going to keep me out, and he's going to zone me out, and then he's going to sit here and like dance on me. Like, why? I don't understand why. We are having a pretty decent match. I'm playing Scorpion in a non-toxic, non-spammy way, and he's just going to sit there and dance on me like that. And it's literally only because I chose Scorpion, and people just hate on Scorpion because of the way he used to be played. And some people still play him that way, but I don't. And I was having a lot of respect for the guy for genuinely playing fine until he started running away, and just assuming that's what I wanted to do. So he thought maybe he would beat me in my own game or something, and then he started dancing on me. So it's just mad disrespectful at that point. And I hate playing against someone I have respect for, and then they lose it all. They just give me a reason to not respect them, and they make it not fun playing against them anymore. So right here, I'm gonna have to just work as hard as I can to get in and show him that I'm not that kind of player by beating him, staying up in his face, actually connected combos that I don't do there. Again, I usually have the timing down for that perfectly fine, but I'm not getting it, and I just don't know if I was tired or distracted or something. But um, we're gonna try and get his number here. We're gonna try and keep on the offensive, and again, right there, I thought maybe I could teleport on him real quick. Nope, he's ducking every time. I do note that though. I do note that. I stopped doing it. Um, Again, I cannot be punishing with down one. I have offensive meter. I can punish for something a little bit harder hitting, and then I just mix his cheeks off here, and then grab those frames on your fatal blow. This is why you don't randomly fatal blow, especially when you're close to your opponent. There are frames where you're not going to get armor, and I can grab you, I can hit you, I can do anything. You're completely vulnerable there. You might as well just be standing without blocking, which is why I'm not scared when I'm close to my opponent. I'm not scared to just press buttons or do something, because if I know they're going to randomly fatal blow, like I knew he was going to do it, then I don't need to fear it, because I usually am going to hit them on the frames where they're vulnerable. I'm going to get out of the corner here, and I'm going to use 4-3-4 to try and keep the neutral and like just make sure that I can play in a mid-range kind of way. I don't want him getting too far, but I don't want to be right up in his face, because rain can be dangerous from that distance as well. He's a really good footsies character who can get in and out basically whenever he pleases, because his movement is so good. Right there, I noticed he poked me out of my stand 2-1-2, so I used the other string. And he's crouch spamming, guys. He's teabagging. He thinks that, oh my god, I just want to sit back and throw spears. But why? Like, why would he? I'm not playing that way. He's the one running away. I mean, see, I'm trying to jump in. I'm trying to get offense going. I'm maybe not doing it as well as I should be. There are things that I wish I could change later on, but I just didn't. But it is what it is. You just get better every time, and Learn from these mistakes. I love preaching that. Learn from your mistakes. Always change the flaws that you have in your game. And if you, the sooner you can do that, the more you'll improve and the faster. And the greats can do it in game. Right here, he's literally running away, crouch spamming, dancing, like staying as far back as he can, and then and almost like getting mad at me for being so far away. See, I go in, he backs up, and then he's the one throwing projectiles. I just don't understand. I don't. People who play like this. I love using that string back one for 3. It keeps you safe with Scorpion. You do lose your turn because you're negative, but it does keep you safe. Um, and sometimes people get caught by that low. It's a good grab there. And then, yeah, I knew he was going to do something. I didn't know what it was going to be. But he was eager to get me. He was really excited to get a touch and end the game so that he could dance on me again. But right there, after you knock your opponent down, it's usually a pretty good time to fatal blow. By the time they get up, they might not be able to do anything to you really. You'll be able to recover in time to block, and you'll have armor. So there usually isn't really a downside to it unless your fatal blow sucks, like it's Cassie's or something. But right there, I knew he was gonna press buttons, so I go in, I use the fatal blow, it hits him, pays out well. Then right here, I literally just sit on the menu, so he quit out because he didn't want to see me just sit there. It's kind of my way of rubbing it in on him, like, yeah, okay, just hold that L, bro. But I think that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload. And I'll see you guys in the next one.